Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. It is fresh retro time. It is SDCC Dying Mecha Arms Project. This is the MP5 Storm Mech Arms 1/18 scale action figure. This is new as the SDCC, the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. I've got a couple here, and yes, I'm not in America, I'm not in San Diego. I was kind enough to be sent a couple by Fresh Retro. It looks fantastic. Now I can tell by looking it's very similar to one of the previous releases. You'd expect that, but it's repainted obviously. And I'm loving that weathering. Look, that looks really cool, that weathering. Check that out. Really nice job on that. It doesn't appear to have a backpack. It does come with alternate shoulders or paladin armor for the shoulders. Looks pretty cool. Back is just basically pictures, schematics and other bits and bobs. Looks really nice. Warning, ages 15 years and up. I'm looking forward to this. I'm glad I've got a couple because I can open one, yay, and play and review. And the other I can keep sealed for whatever reason, I've no idea yet. Great looking 1/18 scale figure. Let's open this up and let's get into this. Back in an instant. Okay, here he is, and he is fantastic. And before you think, wow, he can balance so well on one foot, they do have magnets in their feet, and this is a Fresh Retro Dio set piece, and they have metal plates there which he's standing. If I take him off that, he would most certainly fall over. I've attached one of the shoulder pauldrons for you guys to see here. It's very easy. Look on this side, there's a little bar just here you can just about make out. There we go. And then inside the pauldron there's a little clip you can see which should just clip onto that bar. And then hopefully there you go. Both pauldrons on. Whether you want to have blue on the left and white on the right or vice versa is up to you. So let's get a close look. He is in fact pretty much identical to the, I had to check, the MP04. Just the colour scheme is different and doesn't have the backpack and there's different weapons, but he looks really good. I mean, as far as repaints go, this is one of the best repaints I've seen in a long time. That weathering, the panel lining, it just looks really good. So if you are in San Diego Comic-Con or have access to get stuff from there, I would recommend one of these, particularly if you're into mechs, robots, or just a 1/18 scale. It's absolutely fantastic. And he is a big boy too. So let me have a quick look at his size, then we'll do an articulation and a size comparison of other figures. Get that focus in. So in cm to the top of his head, he's approaching 12.5 to 13 cm. So that's take you into like the Joy Toy Warhammer 40k sort of figure range there. Looks pretty cool. Okay, so look at his weapon. Seen his weapon before in one of the other sets. Looks pretty good, the gun, and he holds it beautifully. And I should mention, even though I'll show it in a minute, I do have articulated 4 fingers, which is fantastic for holding things, and his sort of machete stroke knife there. So let's take out his weapons. Let's get this focused nicely for a articulation run through. Okay, so head, left, right, up, down, small side to side. Chin gets in the way a little bit because he's got a barbell joint there. Arms all the way around, outside. If you take off the shoulder pauldron, which shouldn't be that difficult once there we go. So with shoulder pauldron he gets about 90 degrees. Take it off, gets over 90 degrees. Also there is a butterfly joint here, so he's got a shoulder roll up, down and around too, which is really nice. Biceps over 90 degrees despite the bulk of his forearms. Hands very stiff here. Whoa. Oh, he's got a little forearm, I forgot about that, little forearm articulation here. Hands rotate and the fingers open and close. Trunk, waist, there's no trunk as such. He does have a really good forwards backwards, not a side to side there, but the forwards backwards is absolutely really not quite nice on this figure. Hips will be a full splits, forwards backwards will be a full splits as well, which is really good. Is there a bicep ton? I've forgotten. There doesn't appear to be a bicep turn on this, lest I'm missing this. There is a turn from the hip there, quite a big turn. So not a thigh twist, but it's quite close to being a thigh twist. Single kneecap gets slightly over 90 degrees, which is good. His feet have a good twist in and out. There, maybe there is. There is a boot turn, phenomenal tippy toe, and really good dorsiflexation as well. Great articulation. I think this is a fantastic looking figure. And I've got to say, again, I'm going to keep saying it, the paintwork on this, the weathering with the dirt and some of the, not all paddle lines, but some of the lines got sort of a inking inside, just makes it look fantastic. And it's so poseable. Now bear in mind that I have taken off that pole, and just stick it back on again. Get a bit more uniform look going on. There we go. Let's stick him up there. Okay, we'll get a, let's get his legs, his hips aligned first. Slightly better. Okay, so the one that he is pretty much a copy of is the, as I said, the MP5, which is a fantastic figure. See top right corner, sister videos for that. You can see that the original was red and grey, but looks much better than that sort of dirty white and that blue. Now, if you guys like this sort of content, please consider joining our Patreon page and supporting us there, because you'd have seen some of these things early and lots of exclusive content not seen before stuff as well. Okay, let's get another size comparison. Let me see, I'll go for my Fortnite ZYG, who's got these Fortnite scientist legs, because I think it works so well. And you can see that he's towering above. If I get my Warhammer 40k Invicta Warsuit Pilot, yeah, I'll move this guy over slightly. Oh, magnets engaged, there we go. We can see that he is actually bigger than the standard sort of a Joy Toy Marine size. Obviously, you get to the bigger Marines, there will be similar size to him. So he is a big boy with really good articulation, has to be said. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set him up in an action pose. I'll try and do quite an extreme one, but I'll do it without using the magnets in his feet, see if he can hold it, and we'll see what that is like. So back in an instant. That was very quick, no magnets used on the metal pieces. You can see there's no sticking down there, but he just balances so well with these big feet. I said that's going to fall over now. There we go. He does look pretty damn fantastic. Very easy to articulate, to move him around, very easy to get into good action poses. He just looks amazing. Now, if you've not seen some of the up and coming FreshRetro stuff, I'll stick some pictures in this video coming along now. They've got figures, they've got mechs, they've got all sorts of stuff coming too. In fact, if you stay tuned, I will release a mech video of theirs probably tomorrow or the day after, so quite soon, and you guys want to see that because I don't think it's available anywhere else at the moment. Great figure. Please support FreshRetro. Please get their products. Let's get this company making more and more money, and therefore more and more awesome stuff, especially considering some of the stuff we've seen coming from them in terms of mechs and vehicles in our beloved 1/18 scale, and great sci-fi looking stuff too, and also lots of figures coming as well. Okay, so awesome. Actually, signing out, saying please check out the Patreon, please check out the rest of my videos in YouTube here, and do subscribe and click that notification icon. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye bye.